Okay.
Hey everyone. So today we're going to go over the proper technique to how to execute a groin strike or a kick or knee to the dick. Now, there are three main things to consider when you're thinking about executing a move like this. That's number one is distance. Number two is positioning, leg positioning of your perpetrator. And number three is positioning of where to attack, where to aim basically. So number one, distance is going to dictate what kind of strike you can use at all. If my perpetrator is standing this far away, I can't knee him this far. There's only two I can do. That is the soccer kick here or the T, like the Spartan kick stomp towards the groin area. So we're going to cover the first one first, and that is the knee, the one that's close quarter here. Usually, and we're using this as our fake bar scene, where a lot of times this happens when someone's really close and you want to get them away, they may get aggressive with you. Now, a lot of times the first thing people want to do when they're thinking about doing a knee to the groin area is actually pull down and try to knee. As you can see, what happens when you do this, the person naturally brings the arm up to defend and pops their hip back, which makes it actually harder for you to hit that target. So he actually can defend it. What you can do here actually is do it to the knee, but to the face better. That is actually more effective. So going back to wanting to attack his groin, what you want to do is kind of distract his eyes, keep your hands up like, hey, stay away, stay away. This keeps him upright. His pelvic is more exposed, and so is groin area. From here, you can knee forward that way. Or like in the video, get something to cover his eyes, block his vision, like throw a drink or water here. You can push him up first and then throw a knee to the groin area. And what you want to do is come straight in towards the right under the belt line, because that's likely obviously where it's going to be. And even if it's not, he will flinch, and that might give you an opportunity to strike the head, strike the face. Now going back to a farther distance, that means if he's this far away, I can't knee. The two things I can do is going to be a soccer kick or a stop here, right? So which one do I use? That depends on how his legs are, right? So if Jeremy is coming at me and his feet are like together, and he comes to, like we're standing here, we're talking, and Jeremy's feet are together, it's a lot harder for me to do a soccer kick right up here because I have to aim right here. I'm likely looking down, so I'm telegraphing what I might do. And if Jeremy wants to defend it, he's just going to clamp his legs together and stop my leg, and now to push it back, and we're fighting again here. So in this position, thinking about his legs, what I would prefer to do is actually stop. He has a lot less defense here. And what you're going to do is bring your knee up and extend forward. And we're going to aim with our heel in this specific move because we're not actually sure where his groin is, especially if they're sagging. So this is the third point, is the positioning of where to aim, is where the groin area is. Now you want to aim where the belt line is, but if you think your perpetrator is sagging, then you can aim slightly above it. But if you aim with your heel, you get a lot more surface area on your foot, so you're going to stomp right there and kick forward and push as hard as you can and pull your foot right back. So that's knee up, kick forward, and come back. Now, in the other scenario, where a soccer kick would be more effective, is if he's walking at me. So if Jeremy walks at me, you see his leg is now open, his gait is open, I step backward, and now I can kick forward right here. And what I'm going to do is swing my hip forward and kick through. You want to kick all the way up, so that depending on where his pants are, if his pants are sagging and whatnot, you're going to kick all the way up and really make connection from there and pull back and get away. So those are your top three considerations when you're going to execute a groin strike. Number one is distance between you and the perpetrator. Number two is their positioning of their leg and feet. And number three is where to aim. Hope that helps.